The thrust mode display, N1 reference readout, N1 reference bug, and N1 maximum bug appear in and around the N1 display. The N1 reference bug and the N1 reference readout both indicate the active N1 limit for the thrust mode currently displayed in the thrust mode display. The active N1 limit is normally calculated by the FMC. The thrust mode display indicates the active N1 limit reference. There are many possible enunciations. The thrust mode display is discussed later in this lesson. An N1 maximum bug is present on the N1 display. During most phases of flight, the N1 maximum bug is an EEC computed value, representing the maximum rated thrust the engine is capable of producing. When a fixed D rate has been selected on the FMC CDU, the N1 maximum bug displays at the N1 value, computed by the FMC, representing the fixed D-rated thrust the flight crew has selected. This N1 value will be used until the D rate is no longer selected. In this example, a D-rated takeoff 1 with an assumed temperature has been selected. The N1 maximum bug will show the N1 for a D-rated takeoff, but it will not reflect the N1 value for an assumed temperature takeoff. However, the N1 reference bug and the N1 reference readout will show the N1 value for the assumed temperature. The N1 reference bug and the N1 reference readout can be controlled by the N1 set selectors on the engine display control panel. The outer knob has 4 positions, both auto, 1 and 2. In the auto position, the FMC automatically sets the N1 reference bug and the N1 reference readout. In the 1, 2, or both position, the N1 reference bug and readout are controlled by the inner knob. The thrust mode display is MAN to indicate manual N1 positioning. In this example, the outer knob is in the 1 position. Only the N1 bug and readout for the number 1 N1 indication will change as the inner knob of the N1 set dial rotates. Now set both reference N1 readouts and bugs to 86.8. First, turn the outer knob to both. Next, turn and hold the inner knob until the readout and related bug read 86.8. Next, let's look at the thrust mode display. The thrust mode display is calculated by the FMC. The thrust mode display is the active N1 limit reference mode for autothrottle and manual thrust control. If the FMC calculations become invalid, the autothrottle computer calculates a degraded N1 limit for the affected engine or engines, and the autothrottle limit indication illuminates. These are the thrust mode displays available for the different phases of flight. Touch each mode to see its definition.